So number one, the stolen body theory, okay? So let's play this out to its logical full extension, okay? This is the idea that on Saturday night, the once terrified apostles snuck out of the upper room. They get past the sleeping guards despite knowing the penalty if they're asleep. And remember, they do this in shifts, right? Like one guy is sleeping, but the other guys are awake for 2 hours, and then one guy gets, so they have like a 2-hour rotation. So all of them being asleep would be highly improbable. Anyways, they move this giant 1-ton rock made of limestone. They've calculated the hole, the door, the size, how much rock you would need, and limestone is the most common rock in Jerusalem. So you can calculate the weight and use math to, figure it out. So they move this giant boulder out of the way, not making any noise. They go in the tomb. These 11 men go in the tomb. They decide, hey, it'll be a lot easier if we unwrap Jesus' body here, despite knowing the guards are outside and can wake up at any minute. So they take off the grave clothes. And then, because men, we are very neat and organized, we fold up the grave clothes. Seriously, read John 20, verse 6. When the women and the men arrive the next day, the laundry is folded. Because, that's what we're famous for, men, right? Folding laundry. Neatly. So after we stole the body, we folded the laundry, we've unwrapped him, we moved the giant rock, and we didn't wake up the Romans at all. We took the body, and we left. Okay. Yeah, okay. You see the problems. You can see the problems very quickly. But yet, the next day, again, the guards go to the Pharisees and say, hey, what should we do? Because we're going to die if we tell him your story, if we tell this story. Here's the money, say it anyways. And when your commanders hear about it, when Pilate hears about it, we will cover for you. And that is what the Jews believe to this day. And some of the Talmudic Jews, again, have their necromancy hypothesis too. Problems. Honestly, could the apostles have actually done this if they wanted to? I mean, I kind of make lighthearted of this, but what are the odds? Seriously, what are the odds? Did they just are they the luckiest people on earth and they arrive and all the guards are asleep by chance and coincidence, despite knowing the dire consequences? Do you want to have sticks and stones thrown at you by 4,000 other men? I don't think so. Afterwards, most importantly, for those of you who've read your Agatha Christie novels and your whodunit and your murder mysteries, getting rid of the body is always the hardest part of the crime, right? How do you get rid of the body? What did they do with it? There's no mention of Jesus' body being taken and put in some Dead Scroll cave somewhere. What do you do with that? Where's the body? And like the silly video from earlier highlights, what do you hope to gain? Okay? People are people in every generation. I don't care. Men are motivated by power, by money, by fame. The same things that motivate men and women today are the same things that motivated them thousands of years ago. People are people no matter what century they live in. And we are greedy, we are selfish, we are opportunists, and we want to be loved and to be admired and to be popular, blah, 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 blah. The apostles did not get any of that. I mean, what? I'm going to travel around the world, give up my life to go around telling random strangers about some made-up story about Jesus' resurrection just to get persecuted and killed for it later. Really? Would you, for a lie, go around the world telling random strangers something that you know is not true, and then when they kill you for it, you decide you're going to just do it 10 times harder than before? Instead of giving up and going home? I've taught long enough to know when students do hard things and they can't succeed after about the 4th time of failure, they give up. And then usually the tears follow and them screaming about how much they hate math and they never want to do it again. You know it's true. Let alone something that's more significant than this.